right? For every action, there must be an equal and opposite reaction. If you want people to love you and look up to you and follow your leadership, there's going to be an equal amount of people that think, this guy sucks, this guy's abrasive, this guy has too big of an ego. You want that. If nobody talks about you, if everybody's indifferent about you, there's nothing special about you. There's nothing different about you. You're normal, you're average. If you want to be elite at the highest levels of society, the highest levels of industry, the highest levels of success, you're going to have to piss people off. You're going to have critics and haters in order for you to have the success and the love and the adornment from the people that do care about you. It has to be equal and opposite. Okay? For you to be talked about, you have to be polarizing. Who are the polarizing people? The people who see themselves as the main characters. The people who believe something, speak about it loudly, and refuse to get off of that hill or refuse to change their point of view simply because of what other people tell them or what other people think. So, I encourage you to become the main character of your life, right? You understand what I'm saying to you. You understand if you're not the main character, if you are, if you're living that way, or if you're not. I'm very much so of the mindset that I know where I'm going. I know how to steer the ship. I know how to get us to the destination we're trying to get to. So if you would like to come on board to my ship and go to the fantastic places that I plan on sailing and be taken care of by me and be on the correct route with me, then be my guest. Board the ship. But as soon as you get onto my ship, I'm not going to allow you to take hold of the steering wheel and chart your own course now just because you decided to jump on my ship. No. I'm the captain. This is my ship. If you're on board, you're going where I'm going, whether you like it or not. And if you don't want to, hey, get off the fucking ship, walk the plank, go jump on another one, or go build your own ship and go drive that motherfucker, right? So this is the way you got to look at your life. You're charting the course. This is your ship. Build your own ship, chart your own territory or your own trajectory, okay? Man the ship, crew your ship with trusted individuals, a network of people you want to grow with, a network of people you want to build with, that you want to make money with, that you want to build families with, and go to where you want to get to. But don't start letting 20 different people put their hands on the steering wheel and try to pull that motherfucker in different directions because everybody wants to go a different place. You're the main character. This is your story. This is your movie. You decide what your ending looks like. You decide what the middle looks like. The faces, they'll change. The extras, they'll change. The side characters, they'll change. But you, the main character, needs to stay front and center on stage there the entire movie. Okay? Fantastic. I'd rather be hated and remembered than loved and forgotten. Exactly. Here's the deal, too, with that. It's a great point you bring that up. Of course. Yes, he did. It's a great point you brought that up, John. You can't be loved unless you're hated. It doesn't work like that. People think because they're reserved or nice and don't ruffle feathers and don't say things that they want to say that, oh, everybody must love them now. No, everybody's indifferent towards you. Okay? Doing nothing for the sake of doing nothing is cowardice. It just means that you're afraid to offend people. You're afraid to ruffle feathers. You're afraid to say and do what you think. That's cowardice. In order to be truly loved, you have to tell the truth about your opinions, your ideas, your ideology, so that the people that genuinely connect with you and genuinely agree with your viewpoint, they'll end up loving you because you're giving them the real story, the real ideas, the real ideology. When contrary to that, if you give people your real mindset, your real mentality, your real ideas and beliefs, just as much as those are going to love you, that's where you're going to find the people that hate you. But it's for those that are indifferent, where people are indifferent about you because you refuse to pick a side simply just for the sake of avoiding an argument. Nobody's going to love you. Nobody's going to hate you because there's nothing to love or hate about you. So you'll be forgotten, just as John said. I do not plan on being forgotten. That's not the life that I plan on living. I don't plan on living a life in which I'm going to be forgotten. The life that I plan on living is the life of a hero. The life that will be remembered by many others. The life that though many will talk shit, though many will criticize, though many will have their opinions on, at least it will be my life that they discuss. Nobody's discussing these other people. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody knows where they are, who they are, what they think. Nobody cares. But it's them who talk about me. Why? Because I'm the main character. I'm the movie. They're watching me. They're watching what I'm doing. They care about what I'm doing. I don't care about what they're doing. I don't pay attention to them. Right? I'm Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. This is my movie, motherfucker. This is my storyline. This is my arc. So what are you doing to make sure that you're the main character of your movie? Okay?